1. Many kings and priests, Ezekiel 37:24. You noted that David would be king alongside many other kings, all serving the one shepherd, Jesus. The New Testament explicitly promises this exact structure to all believers. The promise, Revelation 5:10, says Christ has made us a kingdom of priests and priests to our God, and they shall reign on the earth. The apostles, Jesus told his disciples that in the future kingdom they would sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, Matthew 19:28. Your reading under this view, Ezekiel 37:24, isn't isolating David as a unique, singular monarch. David is resurrected as a king and prince among many other resurrected saints who are all ruling their assigned territories under the ultimate head king and one shepherd, Jesus. 2. David their king shall serve, Jeremiah 39. Your second point, that David himself is actively serving the Lord alongside the people, is a crucial grammatical and theological distinction. The verse says, they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king. The hierarchy in Hebrew thought, honoring a vice-regent or prince is a reflection of honoring the supreme king. David is not the final object of worship. Like every other resurrected believer, David's eternal joy will be serving the Lord. He isn't a replacement for Jesus. He is a servant of Jesus who happens to have a leadership role because of his historical covenant. Why this view makes total sense. The middle ground view solves a lot of the confusion you ran into with the literal David teachers. It allows the Old Testament to mean what it says. David is there, resurrected and leading, without taking anything away from the supreme absolute kingship of Jesus. In this model, the resurrected King David is simply a middle manager in Christ's global kingdom. He is a literal king, but Jesus is the King of Kings. Correct. So let's read this again, that David himself is actively serving the Lord alongside. The text. The verse says, they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king. And David their king shall serve the Lord their God, is why I'm making this video. The verse says, they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king. We are not serving God and David. David is serving. They shall serve, and David their king shall serve. The same with up here at Ezekiel 37:24. Where does it quote? Ezekiel, where does it quote? You noted it would be along the new promises, priests and kings to sit on the 12 thrones, the unique other resurrection. Well, what the heck is Ezekiel 37:24? Ezekiel, will scroll up here. Sorry to take up so much time. Ezekiel 37:24. David my servant shall be king over them, and they shall all have one shepherd. Oh, well, that's self-explanatory. David my king shall be king over... not supreme king. He'll be one of the kings. Okay, David my servant shall be king over them, and they, the kings, shall all have one shepherd. And Hosea 3:5. Afterward the children of Israel shall return and seek the Lord their God and David their king. Yes, he's going to be one of the kings. Again, it doesn't force you to have David as the king, especially not a literal David resurrected in co-reigning alongside Jesus in Jerusalem or some such nonsense.